What's up, guys? So I got a text the other day from Toby, the guy that's helping me with the workout at the property, and he sends me a photo of a beautiful, nice, long runway out on our property. So Haley and I are gonna go check it out, hopefully land there for the first time.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
You excited?
Again, that was bad. I looked down.
So Haley gets super uncomfortable when the camera gets turned on her. She does this thing where she just looks down.
I don't like it.
What?
I don't. I just look down. Down.
She's still a little camera shy.
I'm Trent Palmer. I fly drones for a living and bush planes for fun. Follow along as I journey off the beaten path of aviation.
Alright, so now we are, I don't know, just about a mile north or south of the property, 4 miles north of Stead after this daunting 5-minute flight. We got our buddy Cam Zink, who's a pro mountain biker. He's doing an event out at his property, which is right across the street from our property. I'll be out there later helping him film. They're doing like a show for ESPN, a whole bunch of mountain bikers doing tricks. But anyway, we are essentially on an extended left base for our runway now. All right, so I'm gonna plan on us doing just one low pass first to make sure everything looks and feels right before we go right in and land.
There's plenty of room. It's the biggest runway I thought I wasn't gonna have.
I think it's perfect.
It's just so big.
Look at it. It looks good though, huh?
Really good. Oh.
And I'm not landing. I'm just doing a low pass. We got power lines here, which we've seen a million times.
Whoa, they come up fast. You need to put some orange balls on there.
I would love some orange balls on those. Okay, looks good. So.
There's a horse laying on the ground. Is it dead?
Probably. We'll assume the worst. Alright, so now we're on a right downwind. Everything looked fine to me. What do you think?
Yeah, look good. It was clear.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
I'm kind of a little nervous too.
Oh God, great.
This is our first time landing at the property.
It's just
exciting.
Soft, it's soft dirt, and I just wish you guys would have packed it down a little more.
We got big tires. If the truck drove down and the plane can drive down.
Do horses sleep laying down?
Yep.
Okay.
If you're not comfortable,
no, I'm fine.
We definitely do not have
We've done worse.
I have done much worse with you.
I know. I was here for your first landing in that, remember, Stampede?
Oh, like my first real off-field landing, yeah.
We went around 3 times. I told you you had to land because I'm going to barf either way.
Yep. There's one thing that'll get you to land somewhere new. It's your wife yelling at you that she's going to barf.
You said you better get the turkey on the ground.
Oh, like it's nothing.
Yeah. Now just do donuts.
I think that one tree's a little close right there. I could probably use to move that back a little bit. Well, it's plenty long. I floated for a while and I didn't touch the brakes once, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, beautiful. Just park us right up front, right in the family room.
You got it.
All right, we did it. Landed at our property for the first time. We've had this place for 2 years, knowing and dreaming about this runway right here, but never did it. So that was cool. It was mellow. I mean, it's kind of a little bit of a spooky approach because there's that drop and there's power lines, but honestly, if you were to look off the edge of this, the power lines are below runway level. So if you were to somehow find a way to hit those power lines, you're already below the approach end, which is the low end of the runway. So they should be no factor, but there's something to keep in mind. So I don't know, maybe I'll throw the drone up so we can get some shots of the runway and maybe make Haley do a shot or two of me taking off and landing.
Yeah, you got it.
Let's do it.
did it feel?
It was good. There's definitely a little bit of wind swirling through here, so it's not, right now isn't the smoothest as far as the approach, but I didn't ever expect it to be smooth up here. You know, we're at 5,800 feet, and even with the temperature like today, density altitude is probably 6,500 plus, and it's chilly out. So in the summer, it'll be, when it's hot and windy, it'll probably be a little dicey, but that's why I'm glad we got 1,000 feet, even though I only need, you know, 200. All right, so first couple landings at the new property in the books. So the idea is, I know we touched on some of what our plans were, but we were pretty broad, but the idea right now is for us to go with a prefab home that most of the work would be done off-site. And that way, while that's getting constructed, we will handle the on-site work, basically just being project managers. Then when they come, hopefully the button-up period would be pretty quick, and we should be out here the fastest way that route versus going with standard stick built. I know a bunch of you guys had mentioned that maybe we should get a motor home or a trailer or something to put out here, or build a hangar and live in it. The only reason we're not doing that, because we had thought about that extensively, the reason we're not doing that is because just the cost of infrastructure, as far as the wells out here are notorious for being pretty deep, and we've budgeted for a deep well. You know, we got to pull power from those power lines, we got to build a septic. There's a whole bunch that has to get done before we can even put anything out here. And unfortunately, we're not in the position where we have the cash to pay for that. So if we're gonna get into a loan, no matter what, we figure
dive right in.
Dive right in, because otherwise if we do a small loan and we get out here in an RV and then we still owe, it's just gonna slow things down, and it's not getting us towards our end goal. So the idea now is just to find the quickest entry out here. We'll do first the home, then future plans would be for a hangar right over there in that kind of flat area down by, that's actually where the well will be as well. So we're doing phases. We got phase 1 and phase 2. So yeah, I guess that should fill you guys in a little bit more. Is there anything I was forgetting? And you know, one thing I should say, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. We posted just that one video, and I can't tell you the number of comments, messages, emails, phone calls I got with people wanting to help. You guys are awesome. Yeah, amazing. We can't thank you enough, and we'll definitely make sure to share this whole adventure as things progress. And you know, speaking of building, we should probably go check in with Nick, see how his Kitfox build's coming along. So we came to visit Nick, see where he's at, and it's starting to look like an airplane. It's kind of weird. What is new?
Well, I put the whole tail section together and I finished the covering finally.
Okay.
It was fun and not so fun at times. But there, look at the plane. Rudder is finished. Everything's obviously finish taped and all that's done. Rudder cables are swaged. You can see those down there.
Okay.
Tail wheel's on. The only thing I have left to do is to grease the tail wheel and set the tension on it, because it doesn't have any steering or anything on there. Elevator's complete. Everything's set. You know, my neutrals and the limits are all set. These covers are built. I just picked them up from Powder Coat today. A whole bunch of stuff. It's a lot. There's a lot more that's done than even is shown here. Going up to the front, windshield's done, panel's done. Just needs to be labeled, and we're doing that with laser etching. The cowling's going on. Brake lines are plumbed. What else?
We got a motor on it.
Motor's on it. Yeah, I forgot about that thing. Motor's on it. Right now, the landing gear are on, but there's temporary bars on there from the old gear because I'm putting TK1s on it. Butt ribs are finished. Got doors finished. They're in the house. Windshield's over there. Finished, ready to be bolted on. Baggage compartment's done, and all the wiring in the back is done. So the next step is going to be plumbing the motor, so radiators and all the stuff that goes along with it, as well as avionics, putting wiring in, and it's pretty much complete. Then it's just on to inspection.
Sick.
So hopefully within the next month or two.
Dude, you answered my question.
Yeah, it's getting there. So I love Oratex. It's a great fabric and I wouldn't do anything else, but Better aircraft fabric is not that great to deal with. It took, 3 months to get finishing tapes, and they don't stock anything. Everything's ordered from Germany, and I don't know if I can recommend it right now if you're in a rush to build your aircraft. Love the fabric, not so much customer support with Better aircraft fabric. I just took 4 fingers and got it really hot and just pushed it right over, and it bent perfect to it. And it's holding, and it's strong, so we'll see how it holds up over time.
All right, guys, there you have it. These, my idiot friends, are very hard to talk to you while they're here. But anyway, I hope you guys like this. Hope you like the update on both the property and Nick, this idiot. Yes, he flies airplanes and he builds them. If you thought maybe I'm too dumb to be able to do that, he is proof that even not super smart people can fly and build airplanes. Anyway, guys, you know the drill. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't. See you on the next one.